Welcome to my marketing strategy presentation on Apple Inc. My name is Emily Frazier. In this presentation, I will walk through Apple's marketing strategy using key concepts from the course. I will begin with an overview of the industry and the company, then move into segmentation, targeting, and positioning. After that, I will analyze Apple's marketing mix, including product, price, place, and promotion. Finally, I will evaluate Apple's global strategy, ethical practices, and provide recommendations for future growth. The consumer electronics industry is highly competitive and constantly evolving. Companies must continuously innovate to stay relevant because product life cycles are short and consumer expectations are high. Major trends include the growth of artificial intelligence, wearables technology, and subscription-based services. In addition, consumers are increasingly looking for connected ecosystems rather than standalone products. Apple competes with companies like Samsung, Google, and Microsoft, all of which are investing heavily in similar technologies. This makes differentiation and the brand loyalty extremely important for long-term success. Apple is widely recognized for its focus on innovation, design, and user experience. The company's mission centers around creating products that are both powerful and easy to use. While Apple is best known for hardware products like the iPhone, Mac, and iPad, its services segment has grown significantly and now plays a key role in revenue. What sets Apple apart is its ecosystem strategy, where devices and services work seamlessly together. This integration creates convenience for users and encourages long-term loyalty to the brand. Apple uses a multi-layered segmentation strategy. Demographically, the brand targets middle to higher income consumers who are willing to invest in premium technology. Psychographically, Apple appeals to individuals who value innovation, simplicity, and design. Behaviorally, Apple benefits from strong brand loyalty, with many customers repeatedly purchasing within the ecosystem. The primary target market includes professionals, students, and creative users who rely on technology for productivity and communication. Apple addresses the common frustration of disconnected devices by offering a seamless integrated experience. Apple positions itself as a premium technology brand focused on innovation and design. The company differentiates itself through its ecosystem, which allows users to move effortlessly between devices. This creates a user experience that competitors have difficulty replicating. Apple also reinforces its positioning through consistent branding, clean design, and a focus on simplicity. Over time, this has created a strong perception in consumers' minds that Apple represents quality, reliability, and innovation, making it one of the most recognizable brands in the world. Apple offers a wide range of products across several categories, including smartphones, computers, wearables, and digital services. Its product mix has both width and depth, with multiple categories and several variations within each category. What ties everything together is consistency, as all products are designed to work within the same ecosystem. Apple's unique selling proposition is its ability to deliver a seamless user experience across devices. The service blueprint shows how the experience is supported by both visual interactions, such as retail stores, and behind-the-scenes processes like software updates and cloud services. Apple uses a hybrid distribution strategy that combines both direct and indirect channels. The company sells its products through Apple stores and its website, as well as through mobile carriers and authorized retailers. Apple stores are especially important because they allow customers to interact with product in a controlled, high-quality environment. At the same time, partnerships with carriers and retailers help expand accessibility. This approach creates a seamless omni-channel experience where customers can engage with the brand in multiple ways. Apple uses a premium pricing strategy to support its brand image rather than competing on price. Apple focuses on delivering value through design performance and user experience. This is known as value-based pricing. The company also uses tiered pricing across its product lines, which allows it to reach a broader audience while maintaining a premium positioning. For example, different iPhone models are offered at various price points, giving consumers options without diluting the brand. Apple uses an integrated marketing communication strategy that combines advertising, public relations, product launch events, and digital marketing. Its messaging is simple and visually focused, often highlighting how products fit into everyday life. Apple uses both emotional appeals, such as creativity and lifestyle, and rational appeals, such as performance and reliability. The company targets audiences like young professionals and creative users through digital strategies, including social media, search engine marketing, and Apple Store advertising. This consistent messaging helps strengthen brand identity and customer connection. Apple operates on a global scale and uses a transnational strategy, which balances efficiency with local responsiveness. The company has a strong presence in North America and Europe and continues to grow in Asia. Apple adapts to regional markets through localized marketing and partnerships while maintaining a consistent global brand. From an ethical standpoint, Apple has made progress in areas such as environmental sustainability and user privacy. However, challenges still exist, particularly in supply chain transparency and labor practices, which present opportunities for improvement. Based on this analysis, there are two key opportunities for Apple. First, expanding artificial intelligence capabilities across its ecosystem could enhance personalization, productivity, and user experience. Second, increasing leadership in sustainability would strengthen Apple's brand reputation and appeal to environmentally conscious consumers. Both recommendations align with Apple's existing strengths in innovation and brand positioning, making them realistic and strategic opportunities for continued growth. Apple demonstrates aspects of ethical responsibility through its focus on privacy and environmental sustainability. These efforts align with the concept of stewardship, which is reflected in Genesis 2:15, where humans are called to care for creation. Apple's initiatives show an awareness of this responsibility, particularly in reducing environmental impact. However, there is still room for growth, especially in improving labor conditions within its global supply chain. Continuing to address these issues would further strengthen the company's ethical alignment. Thank you for watching my presentation. This final slide shows the sources used to support the research and analysis throughout this project. These sources include company reports, marketing textbooks, and industry data. Using credible sources helps ensure the recommendations and conclusions in this presentation are supported and reliable information.